everyone, Sophia here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel and another episode in my Getting Things Done Home Edition for 2023. If you are new, welcome. This is a series I started because I have an entire list of to-dos for the house and I'm trying to get through the entire list before the end of the year. So I'm spending the second half of 2023 to tackle all of the little projects and some big ones around the house to make sure that I start 2024 on a fresh foot. I think I said that in a previous video. Even if you were only doing one little project per week, at the end of the year, that's 52. It quickly adds up. And it's normal to have wear and tear on your home because we use it. We live in our homes. Stuff is going to get scratched, dinged, dented, paint peels, splatter happens, all sorts of little accidents. Basically, our history of living in the home is going to start to show up after a few years. In this video, I'm going to be in the dining room. The next one I will be in the living room. In the dining room, I have previous attempts at putting pictures on the wall that didn't work. This is an old home. And whether I use an actual nail or something that's meant to put pictures, you know, like those hook things, I have what they call slath, I think is the name, plaster type on my walls, or lath, that's the name, lath. If you dig a little bit deeper, it's all little, I put a picture right here of what it is. It's all little pieces of wood. So that plaster, since the house is going to be 100 years old in a few years, the plaster tends to come in chunks. And when you remove a nail or you remove something that you placed on the wall, chunks of plaster come with it. At that instant, you don't necessarily have the time to tackle it. If you're putting another nail to put something higher, for instance, you put the picture in front of it and nobody knows there's a hole behind it. Well, that's the story of my dining room, okay? There's little holes and missing plaster chunks all over. And then on the bottom, I have baseboards that have chunks of paint that need to be addressed. And then you remember from the last video, I did a little something behind that dresser here. So I need to sand that and paint it. Scott is just coming back now from the Home Depot. He went to get me the real paint that I need. I had previously purchased a quart of the red tomato, which is the top color you see right here. But for some reason, I bought it in eggshell when I painted the dining room in matte. So whatever touch-up I did in previous years shows because it's a different finish. So I'm going to tackle that as well. And that's what I'm doing in this video. It's a small project. It won't take long. I do have to wait for plaster and putty to dry before I can sand it. So I'll have to do something else in the meantime. Probably will tackle the next project in the living room. But that's what I'm doing. And I tell you why I'm doing this. One, because I'm tired of seeing it. Two, I'm tired of knowing about it and doing nothing. And three, when you have people coming over to your house, you know people look around. Do you want them to see dents, dings, scratches, peeling paint, you know, leftover splatter from a coffee cup that fell and you thought you had all of the splatter, but some of it stayed and you never tackled it? No, you don't. Well, I hope you don't. I know I don't. So this is why I'm doing that. It's for me and it is for my guests. I want my house to look nice. It's never going to look brand new. Most of the stuff I have in here is either a street find, a pass me down, or a Facebook Marketplace purchase. So none of it is brand new furniture. everything has dings one way or another, but I'd like to have the house look its best. So I know that from previous videos, some comments asked about the way I have my list, and I spoke about it in the first one, but I realized I haven't after that. I apologize. I'm using the Artful Agenda. It's a digital planner that's like, you know, monthly, weekly, daily planning. And it also allows you to create lists and then you can check them off. So that's what I'm using, the Artful Agenda. Anyway, we are in the dining room. Let's get started. I'm going to show you everything I need to do, and then I'm just going to do it. Hey, so welcome back to the dining room. I believe this is where I left you off last time. I was doing a video on this series, and you know, like I said, it's us. I just posted something on Instagram, by the way, about how I want my house to be a reflection of who we are and what we've been through. So I think that this dining room does that. Let's look at what I'm talking about here. So I know that back in the days I had something here, right here. So I have a hole that needs to be patched and painted over. And then we used to have the clock the other way, and then yeah, I need to rewind it. It used to be in the living room and I had other stuff here. So I had these artwork cards that we placed here, and I never really removed them, but you can't see them. So today I'm going to remove them and we're going to patch those holes. And then I have this piece here that's an original Hiroshige print from like 18 something that I need to reframe. I'm going to take it down and I'm going to put it somewhere else because you can't see it where it is. So that's what I'm going to do. And then over here, you can probably see the difference in finish, right? There was something that needed to be painted over or patched, and you probably saw it better here. Okay, so yeah, this is matte, this is eggshell. Clearly, I had the wrong paint. Scott just came back, so I have the right paint now. And then I think the same thing happened here. Yeah, you can see the difference between eggshell and matte. So I have to redo this. And then here, that's another really old print. There's a bunch of holes. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, okay. So that needs to be taken care of. And again, because it's hidden behind the painting, you wouldn't know. So you're coming down below. Do you do that? Do you hide stuff? These here, actually, I don't know if I want to keep them. Not that I don't want to keep them, but I don't know if I want to keep them here. So I'm going to look behind. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Dust bunny. I got to think about it. I may put them somewhere else. Actually, I think I will. Let's see. This one. Do we have a bigger dust bunny? No, this one is on the wall. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I don't know anyone who pulls out the painting and goes and does behind them. If you do, you let me know. Over here, I have a ding here that I need to fix and repaint. Over here, I have one right there that needs to be fixed and repainted. Over here, I have a little one right here that needs to be fixed and repainted. The heat boards are good. I don't see anything. And then the big one is the one from last week. So all of this is dry. I just have to sand it. And actually, I think that's what I'm going to start with. And you know, I'll say it again. I'm doing those videos just to show you ladies that you can do all those things, right? I'm trying to encourage self-sufficiency. Anyway, if you like this and you don't know what it is, have you never seen it before, this is one of the things that I brought back from France that was given to my mom in 1957 when she graduated from high school. It needs a glass, and I don't think it's a Hiroshige. I think it's Chinese, and it's silk painting, and I absolutely love it, but I need to have a glass in front of it. I may change the frame. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this nail. I'm actually thinking that I like to move things around a little bit. The bishop that's on the other side is a little bit too big for that particular corner. It would be perfect here, but I have this. So I don't know, you might have to move somewhere else. In the meantime, I'm here to tackle these. Oh. Yeah. Can you see how this is lifted? Okay. I know I made a bigger hole. I keep on saying I don't like this putty, but I haven't bought a different one, so we're gonna keep using the one I don't like. It does the same job, it's just hard to put. All right, I don't think it needs to be that high. I want to be able to see. Oh, there's a hole underneath it too. Okay, how about these? They need to be somewhere else. You can't see them behind the clock. Oh my goodness, I have massive holes behind that one. All right, let's remove the nail. Willie, I'm thinking about putting the clock straight against the wall instead of catty corner. Didn't we try that once and we were like, nah, we don't like it that way?
I don't remember trying it like that.
What do you think?
I mean, I like it this way, but you could try it like...
Right?
Yeah.
Let's try. You can't move the clock with the weights in it.
Because it'll hit the glass.
Huh?
Because it'll hit the glass.
Well, the glass you can replace, but it damages the gears.
Oh.
Okay, and by the way, we're coming on October 2023, right? Okay. It's due for oiling in October.
I don't think I ever oiled it.
Well, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so here's the first one.
I want to see how heavy this is.
Watch out. The different weights.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I have to remove my fingerprints from it. I should really wear gloves, but okay.
They all feel the same.
No, the different weights. The heaviest one is the one for the tick-tock, the actual movement.
Okay.
The lightest one is the one for the hour chime.
Okay.
And the one in the middle, or the one that's like in between the weights, is the one for the singing chime.
Okay.
Okay? What do you think?
Maybe try it like facing this way, like towards me.
No, because it will be too much against the heat, right? And then because the heat is about 4 inches forward, the clock will be too forward. What difference does it make considering that I had it catty corner?
I mean, I kind of like it the way it was before. A little bit
Right?
more.
It's like every time we move it, we're like, nah, we like it catty corner.
Yeah. Guess it's just meant to be that way.
Says who?
The way it looks. I didn't make it.
Well, you know what? I just won't put any pictures on those walls. So back to catty corner. That's okay. I know this is not meant to be a cleaning video, but I don't want my fingerprints on the brass because the tarnish. So anything that needed to be patched has been patched. You know, any hole that I had, stuff on the baseboards, that's been fixed. But it has to dry. So while it's drying, I'm just gonna go ahead and paint those. And then I'm gonna go over all the areas where I spot painted with the wrong finish. So I told you it's not a big job, right? It's just one of those I'm just constantly thinking about, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Well, I'm doing it, right? And I'm done with this project. So everything is matte now. This is covered. And over here you can't see the beam anymore. On this side over there, I covered everything and removed all the artwork. So I'm gonna leave this corner bare. So I kept those two paintings. I was gonna remove them initially, but they've been here for so long. What I'm gonna do is put Mom's original painting back, the one with the red background. It needs a different frame. It's this one right here. So I'll put that back. Obviously, like I said, I need a different frame. Okay, and that would be it. So like I said, some of these projects really require minimal effort. They don't even involve repair. But yet, for some reason, I procrastinate them, which is absolutely ridiculous because this didn't take any time at all. I just had to wait in between coats of paint. to dry in order to apply the next coat. So that is one more project I can finally scratch off my list. So I've spot painted the walls and removed the beam behind the dresser, and it's a little thing, but I feel accomplished. Keep doing that every single week for just one task, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, and you'll be surprised how much you get accomplished by the end of the year. You don't have to just look at it as the major list. You just focus on one task. I hope this helps, and that I am keeping you motivated to go around your house, make a list of little to-dos like this, of things that need repair, little stains, scratch, dents, nicks, whatever you want to call them, that need to be addressed. You'll be surprised how brand new a room can look by just doing those little jumps. So this was episode 6, I think, in my getting things done. I will see you in the next video. In the next video, I'm moving to the living room. I have a little bit more to do in there. It involves painting, but it also involves some kind of repair. So we'll see how I can manage this one. Until then, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at My Great Challenge. You can subscribe right here in the corner and hit that bell button. You'll get notified every time I post a new video. My Etsy shops, the links are down below for vintage finds or channel merch, and patreon.com/mygreatchallenge if you want to support a Patreon with exclusive content not seen on YouTube. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.